too. So I joined season 7. It was already a huge show. I was already a fan. I was terrified. I was convinced I was going to get fired. So I did everything. Wait, what? Michael was very nice to me. My first time there, but it was terrifying joining a cast that had been together for so long, and I felt like a new kid in school, and like who was going to like me, who was going to hang out with me. But everyone was lovely, and it took me a while to kind of get into the flow of Kara Kent, and I wanted to make the fans happy. It was the first time I was seeing that character on TV. She had only been in the movie in 1984, so there was a lot of pressure, like it was for everybody, but yeah, it took me a while to relax into it. I didn't get fired, guys! Thanks, finally, I love you too.
Let's cue up a walk down memory lane, the 2 photos that we sent in. These are some great moments here from the show. Our AV team, can we cue up the side by side? Those involved, do you remember taking this shot?
Do you remember taking that shot? That was really fun. We were comparing chests. Tom had a bigger chest than I did, but I worked very hard.
Yes, you did. You still got a little bit of roll on the middle.
I do. I'm almost 50. It happens.
I'm 77.
You look good. You look good for 77.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah. I mean, you look damn good.
I wish we could say the same about you, Michael.
There's some really interesting challenges to your characters in general, but I want to highlight a few moments when it really gave you guys an opportunity to stretch. John, starting with that scene with your head shave we just saw. Talk about going in there and getting the locks cut off.
Whose idea was that, by the way?
That was my idea. Yeah, I went to Miles was in Miles, who went to the we hopped in the air trailer. I said, I knew you were going to put me in jail, and if you they film it, I'll shave my hair. I'm willing to shave my hair. And he sort of jumped up and down. He hit the ceiling of the trailer. He was jumping up and down. Singing. I think he liked the idea.
I think he liked it.
And I also suggested that you kill me at the end, really to push you over the edge. And then you pushed me over the edge.
Yes, that was a highlight.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, pushed you over the edge, didn't it?
You did. You pushed Lex over the edge. That was the turning point when he pushed you out the window. That was it.
He killed his father, friends. He killed his father.
You killed my mother.
Tom, woo! No, you really...
Didn't he kill my mother? I think he killed her. They had her killed or something.
You know, your grandparents were killed by John. You killed your parents, John, yeah, for rent money. How could I have killed him if I'm already dead? When you were younger. Did I have a twin brother or something?
When you were younger, you killed him.
That's an easy way out. You know, Laura started on season 7. They killed me on season 7. And you know how I found out? By a driver. Yeah.
Hey,
you know,
John,
they do
looks
these...
like you're going to die tonight.
Producers didn't tell you in advance.
No. They found out that they do these drives where they go look at locations and everything, and they were talking about it in front of, because the guy was driving, and they were talking about me being killed. And so the driver just comes and says, how do you feel about that, John? And I didn't know.
He just lets you out. All right, here it is, a big apartment building.
I don't understand, but that made me work even harder.
We really did have such a great crew. Our number 1 camera operator, JD, he was so awesome. I did the scene with Kristen where Clark and Lana break up, and it was like the second take, and they said cut, and I kind of, okay, we regrouped, and I look over, and the camera operator's like, JD, you alright? He goes, you break it up? I'm like, you don't read the scripts? Which is a stupid idea. Why was a camera operator have to read the script? He goes, no, but I mean, are you gonna get back together? I don't know. But he was compose himself. He was such a beautiful guy.
He was. I love JD.
He's still alive.
So Tom,
you really got a lot of praise, and deservedly so, when you portrayed Lionel in Transference. Can you talk about?
Mark doesn't, do much. He kind of stands there a lot of the time. There's not a lot of mannerisms and things he does.
You
But John
don't need to do anything.
And John is so fluid and he's so interesting and there's movements, and I kind of realized if I could capture 2 or 3 things that he does, that when we switch bodies, I could establish those things right away so that the audience goes, oh, I recognize it. Plus there's like such a confidence and elegance that he has. I had to really dig deep for that. But it was my favorite episode because I got to do so much and it was so interesting.
And I, on the other hand, because I started seeing these little things that I did that he was doing, and I thought, oh my God, he knows how to play me. and Tom, because of just who he is and what he looks like and everything, didn't really have to do anything for everybody to look at him all the time. So I don't have that going for me. So I had no mannerisms. And I was very uncomfortable. I was very jealous of you because you had me and I didn't know how to have you. Oh, I didn't mean it that way. There are children here today. It's too soon.
It's too late.
Michael, when you got dumped by the bride and left on the island, that had to be some difficult acting because you're mostly alone in the deserted island.
You didn't come in for 4 years. That was.
What happened?
I was on an island and.
When were you on the island? What
Season
island?
3 or 4, season 3.
All sunburned.
And I go crazy. I was on an island fighting myself, right? And I just, you guys remember that? I was going insane. They just wanted me to go crazy, and I did that.
Was that, didn't you have a story about somebody breaking into your car around that time, like when the character?
Yeah.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
Somebody, I had a van, and I was across my apartment building. I wake up to the alarm going off, and it's season 3, so I'm going crazy. My character's going crazy. It's just intense. And my alarm goes off at like 5:30 in the morning, and I run out there with this, what do you call it? Like you hang laundry on, like a clothes hanger, like a big wooden beam. And I went out there, and this guy was in my effing van. He just broke in my van. I was like, get out of my van! I'm gonna kill you! And I was swinging this thing, and my buddy was with me because he was crashing there with his girlfriend. And he goes, dude, don't hit him, man. Don't hit him. He broke into my van, man. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah. And the cops ended up coming, and they said, did you see him break into your van, sir? I go, no, but he was in my effing van. Obviously, did you see him break into your van, sir? I go, no. Yeah, I saw him break into, and then they arrested him.
There's so many great stories like that coming up tonight. I don't know if you guys have been monitoring your Instagram feed.
Find somebody, it's like, a cosplay guy or a stormtrooper to watch your kids. I'm sure they're very reliable people. But yeah, the kids, it's not good. Unless they're really small, they don't understand.
Can we pop up the last photo? The legacy of Smallville is so wonderful and so meaningful to so many fans. We have an artist that has done a special Smallville LACC print here. You've got the Fortress of Solitude, the Kent Farm, and the Daily Planet. There are going to be some at Legion M. There's going to be some over there at H52 at the booth. We're going to have to get some of these as gifts. And if you haven't read the Hollywood Reporter's retrospective, all these folks and more, Annette, John Schneider, the creators, they all contributed. It's a beautiful read. It's a beautiful cast we have here, and they're so glad to spend their Saturday and Sunday with you. Thank you guys for coming out here. We're gonna keep you guys Turn around, everybody raise your hands for the class photo here.